everybody, and welcome back to our channel. I'm your host, Noodle God, here to bring you the news, reviews, and updates about your latest video games, anime, and anime figures that you can only find at our channel, the Weeb Alliance.
Better get that money.
So today's episode we'll be doing an anime figure unboxing and review of a figure from the Full Metal Alchemist anime. Personally, it's one of my favorite animes. If you don't know about this anime is very dark and gritty, has adult themes. They're not afraid to kill off main characters. So this anime is very it's an action anime that has drama, and I love it because they push the envelope in terms of anime, and they will kill anime characters that you love. So I really like how it's like a kids anime. It looks like a kids anime, but it has a lot of dark themes, and it's without spoiling the anime, I wanna it's the dark themes I'm talking about is alchemy and the morality of using alchemy on humans, and that sort of genre, or that sort of theme. So the figure I'll be doing an unboxing and review on is the Flame Alchemist, the one and only Roy Mustang. So he's actually personally one of my favorite characters in the anime, and he's actually my fiance's anime crush. So this is a figure. Typically I got this from Nakano Broadway for only $15, and typically this figure runs from 50 to 80 to over 100. Because this character is actually one of the most popular characters in the anime, up there with Edward Elric, the main protagonist in the anime. I go to Nakano Broadway because over there you can get, for the price of one figure at Akihabara, you can get two figures for under $30, and that's a steal. And it's because they have vendors over there, and it's like a weeb, an anime store goods, an anime figure mall that's 4 floors, and all these vendors they have anywhere from new products to used products, and usually they lower the price because of package damage, and that might not even mean the figure's damage. So just because of packaging. And for me, I'm not really collecting it's more of a hobby. I'm not really collecting to sell in the future. Otherwise these figures would probably be in a box or something. So I like to collect because I enjoy the figures. I enjoy what I have. So for me, packaging isn't that a big drawback. So I get most of my figures from Nakano Broadway, and I'll be doing an unboxing and review on this figure. It's from the company Furyu. So I'm going to show you the box, how it looks. This is the front, the side, the other side, top, and here's the bottom, very plain. This is the back. Pretty sweet box. Okay, alright, so let's unbox this figure. Have some tape on all the sides. Cardboard protection. We've got bubble wrap, so for added protection, it doesn't scratch. Let's let's review the base first. Alright, so this is the plastic base, which is pretty sweet. Off to a great start. I really like how they put a transmutation circle on the base. Not a typical like white plain base, it's black with red. And I love the detail. Pretty sweet. So like that about this figure so far. And I like that this figure is already put together, so no assembly required. That is a plus for me, because if you've seen my other videos, I struggle with putting this figure together, putting figures together in general, because like I'm trying to figure out what part goes first, what connects first, and this, that, and other. So let me put him on the base, and then we can do a review. It sticks in though. I gotta push it in a little bit without breaking it. Alright, so this is roughly a 1/7 scale figure, and just the detail work on this. You know, you could see the transmutation circle on his hand. I like his pose, and how like you could really see the wind motion in his like coat, you know, with the creases and the flow. The color's really good, in my opinion, because of how like you can really see the detail. Like they put paint where the shading is, and they did nice highlights. Look at the creases in his pants. You know, the detail on that. And his gold cord on his arm. I mean his shoulder. It's pretty good. Let's look at his face. His serious look. And you see how like the flow in his wind is blowing in his hair? That looks pretty sweet. And look, he's like holding his like wound. Look at the detail, his six-pack. You can't really see it that well, but it's pretty, I would say it's decent in terms of detail. I mean, I like that he has his little, like his, I really like his transmutation circle in his hand, and the, and his lighter, how shiny it is. So overall, I would say this figure, in terms of how simple it was to put together and how how much detail they put into the figure in terms of like creases and clothes, the color scheme where they painted the shadow in the coat itself, and you could really understand like the flow of like wind in this figure. There's a lot of motion going on with this figure. So I would give this out of 5 stars, probably 4 out of 5. Not nearly perfect, because I personally think that they could have done more with his face. Like, it's very simple, like in terms of detail with his face. But overall, I'll give this a 4 out of 5. It's rare that I give something 5 out of 5. It has to like have that pizzazz, that wow factor, like shiny. Like an example of that would be the review I did on Vashta Stampede. Mind you, I'm a huge fan of Vashta Stampede from Trigun, but that figure had a lot of detail, had a lot of like creativity in the base. Like the base itself wasn't like a regular round shape, but I mean like this isn't a round shape either, but like they went above and beyond in terms of like removable glasses, like removable gun, different features. This figure, basically everything's all together and you can't really take things apart and stuff. So overall, like it's still a good figure, I would say, for the size and the price, but I would give this a 4 out of 5, arguing teetering 3.8 to 4. So alright, so if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, and comment down below who your favorite Full Metal Alchemist figure is. And if you haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist, what dark, gritty type of anime have you watched and that you would suggest for me to watch in the future? So for more content, more videos on anime figures and reviews and anime unboxings, please come to this channel every first weekend or first Sunday and third Sunday of every month. Thank you and have a nice day. As always, stay nerdy.